Hello now, Popple Kids. This week I'm taking an innocent look back to the past at the band NOFX's 1980s classic album, the title of which isn't shown on the cover. We'll have to come to that later when we actually find out what it is. Talking about the cover, we have a lamp, we have a dinner table, we have some funny looking people sitting at the dinner table. Let's move on to the reverse. Oh, it's Liberal Animation, which you might be thinking, that's a funny title for an album. It's actually a play on the popular phrase animal liberation. So it's just another example of how funny NOFX can be. On the back here we have further painted art. We have a man crawling around eating grass, nude as if he was a flipping cow. And over here another man crawling around eating the grass as if he was a flipping cow, which is funny because on the front cover art, as previously known, we have cows sitting around wearing clothes as if they were men or ladies. The track listing doesn't just appear in a typed art, it appears in a drawn art, which is a nice feature of a nice album. So on side A, stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 tracks, solid sand for the side. It also features the best song on the album, which is Here Comes the Neighbourhood. I love it. That's the one song which on my very first listen through, all those many moons ago, on my very first listen through, Here Comes the Neighbourhood is the song that kind of made me think, oh, I like this. There's something special about this. And side 2, Vegetarian Mumbo Jumbo. What a funny song. Beer Bong, lots of other songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, something like that. This is produced by Mr. Brett. Just a word of advice: if your first name is Brett, your name is not Mr. Brett. It doesn't work that way. The Mr. goes in front of your last name, not your first name. So that's a misprint. Okay, it's not Mr. Brett. All songs written by NOFX, recorded here, recorded there, and the Epitaph logo, which is shaped like a flipping scary gravestone at the bottom there. Let's move on to the inside of the discal system. You might not realise, but this is indeed known as, officially, a discal system. We have an insert, which includes pictures of the band's early flyers, posters, etc. And on the back, we have the words from the songs. The words from the songs. Perfect for your karaoke and disco parties. The record is the blue one. If I remember correctly, this came out on both blue and yellow a number of many moons ago. Blue and yellow versions, either of which had 750 copies, I think. Yes, this is, as you can see, pew, pew, pew. 7 tracks on side B, as I previously said, if you were even bothering to listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, something like that. All very good stuff. Let's take a listen to see if it still stacks up today, in today's wooden climate. A lovely piece of history, a lovely slice for the collection, a very good NOFX record, and a NOFX record which is probably better than any NOFX record in modern times for the last 12 or so years. So it's definitely worth a record to listen to and to hang on to for the collection. Do I have any very special memories of this album from throughout the years? I remember when I very first heard it. Yes, I did like Here Comes the Neighbourhood a lot, but I also liked very much the song Mr. Jones. That was a very good song. And also my memory of hearing this album for the first time was that I bought this album from Rasputin's in San Francisco on CD many moons ago. That was the first time I got it, and I went back to my accommodation and I listened to it and I thought, this isn't very good, because of course that was in comparison to the NOFX albums I was listening to back that time, which was Punkin, Drublick, Shoes, all those sort of albums, and I listened to this for the first time and I thought, oh, this isn't very good. Little did I know how it would grow on me and how much better it is than the recent NOFX attempts at music, which is fail, fail and fail. So thanks very much for watching this. Oh, and also there was it came in the box set, because it was indeed one of their LPs. This isn't very interesting, but this is from the green stroke blue box set. So this is going to be green or blue, or somewhere in between. Oh, this is a thicker record. Look at that. That's more of a higher quality thickness than the traditional non-box set blue version, which I has too. So have a nice day. Don't put something in someone else's peanut butter. Do not snot in somebody's face. Do not record yourself making ancestral passes at your mother's underpieces, and do not, by any stretch of the imagination, think it's alright to go to the museum and start removing all of the ancient flowers to give to someone, maybe the love of your life, maybe an enemy who hates flowers. Don't go doing that. Don't mess around with the ancient flowers from the museum. I'll see you next time, guys, unless I don't. Or might.
Thank you ever so much for watching my very good video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Very Good channel and come back next week for another very good video. A video to watch. Now, it's a good video.